The past year has been difficult for restaurants everywhere, but LC's on Blue Parkway's had a tougher year than most. Founded in 1986 by pitmaster L.C. Richardson, LC's has been serving barbecue and overcoming problems for years. LC's granddaughter, Tausha explains.
My grandfather, when he first started, he had a smoker outside. He had the back of this building. We had 3 chairs and a bar. And the line, people used to wait outside. He bought this side of the building. We had the ability to make it seating. We brought the smoker from outside, and he worked with Bill Cheney to build this $100,000 pit inside. So the transformation from where he started to where he ended is amazing.
LC's has bars on the window and a smoke film on the floor that give it an old school charm.
We're not here for the ambiance, we're here for the good food.
The no-frills approach hasn't held them back as they've built a cult following. But I did have to ask about one design choice.
Oh, that catfish.
Tausha tells a great story about LC and her catching this fish, where she almost falls out of the boat. There's a life lesson in there. Unfortunately, there's not enough time, so you'll have to go ask her yourself. But here's the gist.
He had that one mounted because that was a big moment for us.
The catfish rests just above LC's unofficial office, where he has held court every day for the last 35 years, watching his family business flourish. But then came COVID-19.
COVID has impacted everybody as far as businesses, as far as products. The prices has increased, the quantity has decreased.
On the strength of strong to-go sales, LC's has been able to navigate the pandemic. But then in February, disaster struck. L.C. Richardson passed away at the age of 86.
When it comes to the business, I was ready because I had been preparing. The only thing that really I thought was, man, I'm not going to get to see my grandpa. I'm blessed to have had as much time with my grandfather as possible.
Since L.C.'s passing, there's been an overflow of support from the community. Tausha estimates hearing and reading thousands of stories about her grandfather.
It's good to hear stories and listen to people that he's touched, because he's our family, but he's everybody's family.
Following L.C.'s passing, the ownership role has fallen to Tausha, his granddaughter.
I'm humbled, I'm grateful for the opportunity to continue to carry my grandfather's legacy. I'm thankful that I still get to have a part of him with me every day. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for my grandfather, and there's nothing that he wouldn't do for his customers. So just trying to make sure that I can continue to strive to be a great person like he was.
Despite the loss, Tausha has resolved to keep everything the LC way and maintain continuity among staff, including herself, who's been running the operations for the past 6 years.
I have 3 pitmasters, and they've all been with the business for over 10 years. So they're very experienced. They got trained by my grandfather. As long as we continue to keep in the forefront, our customers are most important. Our product being consistent and staying the same is important. We'll continue to be successful.
LC's has already overcome so much in the last 35 years, and they've placed themselves on the Mount Rushmore of Kansas City barbecue. And despite the loss of barbecue legend L.C. Richardson, they are well on their way to overcoming this obstacle as well. The barbecue is just as delicious as ever, so stop by, grab some burnt ends or some ribs, and don't forget to ask about the catfish.